Hey, I promise. I already can see the tweets of everybody saying, "Don't drive and do this at the same time." I promise. I'm watching the road. I'm driving. I'm just gonna talk to you guys. My focus is on the road. Promise. I just wanted to go live really quick because I was trying to stretch the neck of my shirt, and I ripped it. Like seriously ripped it. So stuff like that happens to me a lot. I over-rip my shirt. I think that's a metaphor for life. Stop trying so hard. Stop over-ripping your shirt. I don't know. I guess I just wanted to go live right now because I was listening to a song that I really love. I put it on my Instagram story before. It's called "Still in Love" by Third Story, and there's a version, an acoustic version of it. But I always listen to it because it always reminds me what it is I love so much about music. And I can always find myself going, instead of just like listening to the song musically and the melodies and stuff, I always find myself going a little bit deeper, and I get goosebumps every time I listen to it. And I noticed that, like, now I sound like an idiot. I can't really describe what I was thinking, but I was just thinking how much I love what I do for a living, and how much I appreciate you guys. And the Grammys are coming up next week, and I feel super nervous and super excited to perform. And I don't know. That's all. I just want to say that you guys rock. And you know that. I think that, and I believe that all the time anyway. Right now, I'm headed to rehearsals to see my band. And we're going to go and practice for tour and for the Grammys. Got a cool little surprise for you guys. And yeah. I know you guys are probably getting mad at me for driving and doing this right now. I'm serious. I'm genuinely focused. My left hand is on the road. My eyes are on the road. The only thing that's not on the road is me speaking, or my mind. I guess that means that my mind's not on the road, is it? So I don't really know. I just got a big rip in my shirt. I gotta rock the whole day with this rip. Maybe it's kind of cool, actually. I'm okay with it, maybe. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. And I've been writing a lot of music lately, and I feel like I'm kind of getting deeper in my music, and everything is much more honest than it's ever been. Realizing that in life, it's kind of, what is the point if you're not going to just be completely open and make life, feel everything. It's funny, I was thinking about it a lot, how I recently came to realize how funny it is that when humans start laughing really hard, and we're like laughing super hard at something, and then we kind of stop ourselves and we're like scared to over laugh, like almost like embarrassed to laugh too hard, because I don't know why, we just like stop ourselves from like feeling extreme joy, like from feeling extreme happiness. And I think humans do that a lot. Like, I think people are really scared to feel, whether it's like even to fall in love, or it's to be upset and to truly be sad, or to everything. There's so many things, and I think I'm learning that it's better to feel everything extreme than to feel nothing at all, if that makes sense. I'm kind of just going on about that because I think that the new music really talks about that I've been working on. And yeah, I don't know. Also, like, another thing that another thing that I was thinking about was how unbelievably proud and like so happy I am that I'm in a time and an era and a generation, and people can say shitty things about our the younger generation, or just right now people can say horrible things about social media or whatever they want to talk about. There's always going to be negative things to talk about, but I want to say how unbelievably proud I am that there's so much original and creative people, like whether it's people in fashion or people in music or people in you know, in anything. There's so much original and creative content coming out right now, and it's really, really so incredible. I feel like every single day I'm just like on Instagram or on Twitter, and I'm coming across some random person, and I'm just blown away by the originality of, you know, what they're doing, and it's really amazing. I really am so proud to be in this kind of wave of that. It actually is kind of, as an artist, and I think as somebody who's in pop music, I consistently, you know, struggle with the fact of, okay, I want to make something that is true, but I also want to make something that, you know, sings to the masses of people, and a lot of people can truly relate to. And I think what I'm realizing in life is that the more honest and the more raw and the more real I get with the music, and the more raw and the real and honest I get with myself, the more I'm connecting with people. There's this beautiful synergy that's kind of happening between me and you guys, and I'm obsessed with it. And this really hurts, by the way. I don't know if anyone, I took my 15-year-old sister to go get her cartilage pierced, and she took it way better than me. And I got mine pierced, and I was in a lot of pain. It hurts so bad. It actually hurts to clean it a lot. But yeah, I'm kind of just rambling on about nothing. But yeah, I really love our generation, and not just our generation. Every single person. I just love the way things are nowadays. People are so original, and people are so. I think people are so judgmental in a good way, in a healthy way. You know, we don't sit there and go like. I think people are craving true and real and honest, raw emotions and feelings more than ever, and it's kind of just like, if that's not what you feel, then it's not it. You're just like, you don't connect, and I love that, and I think it's amazing, and I think it's making people who create music, people who create movies, people who write, you know, books or whatever, it's making them work harder. It's making them dig deeper within themselves to find some real raw emotion, instead of just mess around in the surface creative thoughts, you know. And I think that's so wonderful. I'm going to LA in a few days to do some stuff, and then I'm gonna go rehearse a little bit for the Grammys. And yeah, I guess this all kind of started because I was thinking about, you know, being really nervous for the Grammys, and then trying to think about more and more about what it is that makes me nervous when I'm performing. And I realized, which is kind of, you know, to be completely honest and true and vulnerable with you guys, is like, I realized that I care so much about what people think, whether it's whoever's sitting in the audience, or it's what people are thinking online, or what people are going to write about the, you know, the thing after that. I sit there and I just think in my head, okay, what do I have to do right now to impress people? And I realize that that's the backwards thing. Like, that's the whole backwards thing. And what I have to truly do is sit down at the, you know, and sing my song and truly connect with it. And in my own heart be in love with what I'm doing, and in my own heart get goosebumps from the fact that I'm enjoying what I'm doing so much, because the only way people in the audience can truly feel is if I'm feeling it too. And I think that's really beautiful, and I think that's something that kind of everyone needs to keep in mind. Like, if you are passionate about something, or if you can kind of take this in your own way, in any way that you can, that kind of relates to your life. But if you're passionate about something, that the goal is not to impress people. If there's anybody you should be worrying about impressing, it's yourself. And yeah, to not judge yourself, and to really genuinely make yourself, you know, feel like God, I love this. Like, if you can be doing what you love to do, and you sit there in your bedroom and you're singing, or you're whatever you're doing, and you're like, God, I love this so much. This is like the best feeling in the world. I wish other people could feel this. The truth is that they can, but the only way you can share that feeling is if you love it first. And yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of just rambling on about a lot of things, but I think that's really. And yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of just rambling on about a lot of things, but I think that's really important to remember. But I'm close to my rehearsals now, so I love you guys. I'm reading some comments. I'm at a red light, by the way. I hope there's no cops watching this. I'm driving now. I'm back. Eyes back on the road. One hand on the steering wheel. It's okay, I have control. But yeah, anyway. Just like feel. I don't know, there's 98,000 people watching this, and if I could give one piece of advice to 98,000 people, I would say just feel in life. Don't be afraid to feel. Don't be afraid to fall in love. Don't be afraid to get hurt, because getting hurt is kind of magical in its own way, and you learn from it, and it just sucks to live a numb life and like just be like neutral about everything. That sucks. Wouldn't you rather, feel joy at the most maximum you could feel it, and then also feel pain? There's only, it's just like, it's so much better that way. And I think if everybody was to open up and kind of just not be so afraid of feeling, it would be really, really kind of beautiful. And I think that's what is happening though, regardless. Like I said, I'm really, really proud to be part of this generation. And what's up, Pink Sweats? I see you, man. I was in the studio with Pink Sweats the other day, and he's incredible. And he's just a super, super talented songwriter and such a good vibe. Immediately when he walked in the room, he just sat down, and we were playing. Scott Harris was playing this guitar riff on the guitar, and he looks over at him and he goes, "Wow, man, what is that? That is good." Like and I knew that he wasn't just saying that to just like, make Scott or any of us feel good. He genuinely was excited about this guitar riff, and he truly felt it in his heart. And immediately when that happened, we started writing a song, and it was too easy. It was too easy with someone who truly loves music like that. I love people like that. Pink Sweats, man. Shout out to you, bro. You're the man. You're gonna go so far because you just love what you do, and it's not about anything but just like feeling the music and loving the music. And I know I talk about music because that's all I know in life, but there's millions and millions of ways you can relate what I'm saying to anything that's kind of going on in your life. But yeah, I adore you guys. I really do. I know I haven't been super active on social media. I'm trying to learn how to live, in real life and not let social media kind of dictate the way I live my life, but still kind of be on here with you guys, because this is my main point of connection. I'm driving safe, Ryan. I promise. I got the focus right now. Don't ever Instagram live and drive. You know what, too? I used to get extremely nervous to do these. Like every time I would click the go live thing, my heart would start racing. And I didn't just now. And I think that your heart and you get nerves when you really get scared of something when you aren't willing to kind of put it all out there and like let yourself be super real about it. And so I'm realizing right now, just like telling you guys what's up and like actually the truth and actually how I feel, there's nothing to kind of be nervous about because there's nothing to hide, and that's kind of the beauty of it. It's really cold in Canada right now. It's snowing a lot. Yeah. So I'm gonna go now. I love you guys so much, and I guess the next time you're gonna see me is at this thing called the Grammys, which is amazing, and I'm really excited for it, and I adore you guys. So bye, love you.